Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Dreamlight Valley Daily Show here on the Greymane Gaming channel. I hope this Sunday morning has found you well and in a magical mood. I hope that the day's going to turn out that way for you. You know what? You lost an hour of sleep last night, but that's okay. It's Sunday. You can chill out still, relax, grab some pancakes, some coffee, the Greymane Daily Show, and sit back and just have a good time. Today, of course, is the last day of the contest. It's over. It is over. It's been a month. Oh, boy, that month went by really, really fast. But it's over. We're going to read the last trivia question for the contest. And then we won't have a trivia. Just so things don't get confused, we're not going to have a trivia question for today. Trivia won't be back until the 17th. So we won't have any trivia questions for the next few nights until the 17th. And I will be doing a new contest starting then. I don't know. It seems like people are dropping off like flies here. The views for Dreamlight Valley, not my other video, but the views for Dreamlight Valley have like dropped in half. So I don't know if people are losing interest, as we were talking about this yesterday, if people are just losing interest in Dreamlight Valley. Now this is, of course, that gray area, and I use the word gray because, you know, my name's Greymane, people call me Gray, but we're in that gray area where the update is pretty much worn out, right? We've all played it, and just about everyone has it completed, and now it's just maintaining every day, maintaining your valley until the next update. So we're just kind of jumping from update to update, and every time that we do that, we lose more people because they go play other games. You know, Hogwarts Legacy comes out and they're all playing that, and now we have new games coming out on the horizon that will rival anything that Dreamlight has. We have Diablo 4 coming out on the 17th, which coincidentally is when I'm starting the contest. Yes, that is related. I'm going to be starting the contest with Diablo 4 content. So we will be doing that this week in the Diablo 4 beta, which I will be joining on the 17th of March. And then the contest will start the day after. I'll be talking about the contest.
Have you ever heard Ariel sing?
When I'm playing the beta on the 17th. So tune into that, because that's probably where a lot of the contest trivia is going to come from. Not, you know, I mean, I don't know if I'll be doing Diablo trivia. I think we'll be doing the Disney trivia still, but a lot of the contest, you know, the keywords and stuff will be within Diablo 4 videos. You know, of course, not all of them. There's 25 keywords that are going to be, you know, tossed into the pot over the course of the month between March the 18th and April, like, I don't know, the end of April. So 25 keywords at 10 points apiece. So there you go.
This would be the perfect day to be at sea.
We finished off the last keyword for the current contest today. It was short, and 3 people got it, so they have been awarded points, and I think I have a pretty much an idea of who's going to be close to winning this contest, but I will announce the winner probably tomorrow, maybe the next day, of who will get the $100 digital code for the console of their choice, tomorrow or the next day, probably tomorrow. If I can get to the counting today, I'm going to try to. That's kind of why I'm on here a little bit early. So yeah, that's going to be happening today. So let's finish off the trivia contest. There's no new news for Dreamlight Valley. Nothing new, of course. It's just, you know, same old, same old. Get out there and get your moonstones. And how long do we have on the premium shop? I think like 3 days are left for the premium shop. Here, let's have a quick look. We have got 3 days, exactly 3 days. So there you go. 3 days left. And then maybe we'll get some new posters for 1,200. Oh, that's so sad to see. But let's get to trivia here and keep this show short because the contest is over. It's over, and this is the last points towards the contest. The trivia question was, what is the name of Princess Jasmine's tiger in Aladdin? And it is Raja. 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 Raja is the name, is the answer. So here we go. Our first comment of the day comes from Snow Bunny. It says at Grayman Gaming, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or not, but after trying for hours, I found the solution. Apparently, if you have a roll change in your inventory, it doesn't allow you to feed any critters. After setting the roll change in a chest, I was then able to feed the sunbirds. If it is a glitch, I hope they fix it sooner or later. So if you have a roll change actively in your inventory, it won't allow you to feed the critters. But the minute you move it out and into a storage chest, so that's not in your active inventory, then you can feed the critters. Okay, well that's good to know, Snow Bunny. Thank you for letting us know. So if anyone else has that issue where you can't feed anything, take the roll change out of your inventory and put it into a storage container, a storage chest, so it's not in your immediate inventory. All right, that works. Thank you for that, Snow Bunny. Very, very helpful. Appreciate you. Holly Larson says, Raja is the tiger's name. That is correct. You are number one. And this will be the last time that we do the 1 through 4 thing. I'll be accepting, in the new contest, 8 people, and there will be no top or bottom. You know, I won't be taking 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom, that kind of deal. It's just going to be the first 8 people who have the correct answer will get points for that day. So, there we have it. We are changing things, we are improving things, and hopefully we're going to get people out to some shelters. I'll tell you what, going on Twitter every day, I hold my breath. I literally hold my breath, hoping that all of the animals that Keith Olbermann has been sharing from the New York ACC, and I think we had one today from Devore, is that what it's called in California? Devore, something like that. I hold my breath every day when I see these dogs and cats, hoping that I don't see, you're too late. This dog has been delisted, and they're getting ready to euthanize it, and that you see that every day. But hopefully, we get these animals adopted before that message pops up, because if you see this animal has been delisted, it means one of two things. It means it's either adopted or it's on its way to be, the end of life thing. So you don't want that. You don't want to see that. It upsets me every time that I don't save an animal, and I know it's hard, but it's what we have to go through in order to get these. It just it makes me work harder. It makes me push harder on this channel and everywhere else in my real life to get these animals adopted. I mean, this isn't the only place that my video channel isn't. This is a small part of what happens, behind the scenes. I do a lot more to get these animals rescued in shelters. This is just a small part of my day, and a small part of the animal rescue process. I'm out there, networking, trying to get, like rescues ready to go get these animals. And every day. So it's a process. It's like a job, but it's one that I will never give up, and I'll never stop fighting for dogs and cats and shelter animals. It becomes a little like a disheartening because I'm just hoping that people share the same ideals that are on this channel, that people are going to go and visit shelters and try to get these animals networked. So hopefully that is what is happening. All right, let's move on. We've got Angela Davis that says, good morning. The name of Jasmine's tiger is Raja. That is correct. Number 2. Thank you, Angela. Angela says, I like the idea of you broadcasting from different games. I am going to start broadcasting from different games, doing the Grayman Gaming daily show. So I might be in the world of Diablo doing the Daily Show. We won't get Scrooge's shop every day, which is probably the only, the worst thing about it. But we will have fun. I'll do it from all different games, so, and read the comments in the Daily Show, and we'll do the trivia still. We can still do the Disney trivia from Diablo. We're going to be doing, Disney trivia from Hades, which will be a little odd. It'll be a little odd, but it'll be fun. But yeah, so I appreciate that, Angela. Thank you so much. It can be the Daily Show with Greymane. That's right, the Daily Show with Greymane. Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Show with Greymane. That does work. Thank you so much. B. McCorkle. Oh, we got to go to the top. Don't worry. We got to go down to the bottom. We've got Peter Ferguson that says QBC Greymane Lego Show. Yeah, that's right. For the Lego Harry Potter sets. You know what? Today is the last day of points. And we've only got one more. It would only be one person over. So we've got Kristy Crow says Roger. That's correct. Thank you. We've got Darcy Digiacomo that says Jasmine's Tiger is Raja. Yes. And then we've only got one more person that has the answer correct, and that is B. McCorkle. Jasmine's Tiger was Raja. Yes. So I'm going to give it to you also, B. McCorkle. So everyone gets the 5 points today. It's the last day of questions, the last trivia. Everyone gets the points today. Because it's my party, and I'll give you points if I want to. Someone mentioned that the other day, that it sounded like that song. So I'm going to fill that right in. It's my trivia contest, and I'll give you points if I want to. So that's what I just did. You all got points. Jasmine's Tigers Roger, yes, says Darcy Digiacomo. Cute Julia gave me the okay sign on the how to make pizza on the Dreamlight Valley cooking show, which we don't get much of anymore. They haven't been laying down any recipes. They've been a little bit lazy in this game, I gotta say. They've been a little lazy. I mean, they took off almost 3 months, and we got a few quests. And just about everything that they had that was interesting went into the premium shop. It was a lazy star path, and I hate to say that because it's very non-positive, right? I want positivity, but I'm pretty positive it was a lazy star path. I hope they do better with the Lion King, yeah, because if not, I fear for the longevity of this game. If it's as bad as this last Star Path, and I'm not saying the last Star Path, but it's not what they said. They were really pushing the Disney 100th anniversary celebration, the centennial, and they really had very little. It was just overcrowded and stuffed with motifs, and yeah, that's fine, but give us some more. You can't put all these motifs inside of your valley. You can put them on clothing, but that's about it. So it was kind of lazy, but that's okay. We will hope. I have a motto. What's a motto? Nothing. What's the motto with you? No, I have a motto. That's the Lion King, of course. I have a motto that my grandfather used to say, and I use it all the time. I tell it to my friends, and it is, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And I always use that. I'm always hoping for the best, but I'm also preparing for the worst. And that's, if you can live by any kind of credo, that's the one that I personally live by. Because I do. I hope for the best, but I'm prepared for the worst. That's the way to live. Peter Ferguson says, I am good. Well, that's great, Peter. I'm glad you're good, my friend. Kristy Crow says, I still play daily because of the puzzle pieces and Dreamlight Quest. There are a lot. Yeah, there's quite a few. Kristy Crow says, do what you believe is best. I will stick around for the Greymane Daily Show 100%. Well, thank you, Kristy. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. I have a great audience, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Kristy Crow says we voted at least 10 years ago to stop daylight savings, but we still have it here in California. Although they say it will be the last time. I will believe it when I see it, lol. Most of our electronics do it by themselves, but the microwave, coffee pot, and stove must be done by hand, and any clocks hanging in the house. Yeah, that's exactly right. Angela Davis, we already read that. B. McCorkle. Jasmine's Tiger was Raja. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I've been missing the shows. Oh no. I've been really sick. The things people need to understand about the shorter shows is that it costs a lot more for the people to produce these shows, in contrast to sitcoms, even made today. Production quality is the big thing here, and I'm okay with it. I still get the story as the people wish to tell it, and in a smaller, easier to digest segments. That's true. It is. I don't know. It's just hard because I guess when you're talking shows like The Mandalorian or The Last of Us, just as you're getting into the show and you're like all hyped up, it ends, right? It kind of rises you to that peak, and then it cut you off right at the knees. You know, it's like you're just beginning to stand up, and you're all set to cheer, and then it just cuts you off at the knees. It's like, we're done. See you next week. So, but I guess that keeps the anticipation going, because tonight is the finale, the season finale for The Last of Us. So, I am stoked for that. I'm ready. Bring it on, Pedro. Bring it on. Pedro Pascal. He's really gotten into the public eye lately, and good for him. But he's essentially got the same story going on in the same, in two different shows. And I think I mentioned this the other day, where he's playing the guy who escorts the child, the kid, one being Grogu and the Mandalorian, and the other one being Ellie in The Last of Us, and he's doing exactly the same story. So I can imagine, like, the director saying, okay, just do what you do, when he's on the set of The Last of Us. Just do what you do in The Mandalorian, but just change the lines a little bit, okay? Instead of saying, Grogu, use the Force, it's like, Ellie, use that key. So it's the same thing. It's just that they're just changing the lines a little bit. But basically, it's essentially the same story, which is kind of cool. All right, that is going to do it for the comments, questions, critiques, and opinions today. That's everyone. We got it done. That is the end of the current contest. It's over. It's over. Hard to believe. A month has gone by since we started that contest. And we will start the next one on the 18th. Well, it'll start on the 18th, but I will be bringing it out on the 17th with the Diablo 4 beta, which I will be joining on the 17th. It'll be so much fun. I'm going to be playing. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. I guess the Druid class isn't going to be available on the 17th. That's the class I'm going to be playing in June when Diablo 4 is launched. But I don't think it's going to be available for the beta. So I will probably do my usual standard warrior build and go with that. But we will see. We will see when the beta comes out on the 17th. So another game I've got to play under my wing. I got to get some of these other games done. I got to get The Last of Us 2 done. I got to get Marvel Midnight Suns done. I got to get Horizon Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West started. We did one video on that. I got to get Hogwarts Legacy done. That's almost done. It's almost at the end. I'm on the final trial, which I'll be doing probably today. And then hopefully that will be the end of the game. I don't want to say hopefully because it's such a fantastic game. And I wanted to kind of talk about this. I'm so disappointed that Hogwarts Legacy was over, kind of had that controversy overshadowing it the whole time because it is such a wonderful game. It is such a beautiful game. I mean, and I just want to say, if we hadn't had that controversy that was kind of keeping it, that everyone was talking about, it would have been. I mean, it is a beautiful game, but every time you hear the name Hogwarts Legacy, you automatically think of the controversy that is happening with it. But if it had just, yeah, it's such a well done game. It's too bad that it has that link to it, right? I mean, because it is absolutely a well done game. And I don't think that it will get Game of the Year because of I don't think they would use it as, or they would attempt or dare to use it for Game of the Year, because then they would have all kinds of like controversy and people resisting and complaining that, oh, how dare you put that up for Game of the Year? Well, what's going on with it? So I don't think it's going to get that. It might be the new Zelda game that'll get that, or the new Star Wars game or something that'll end up getting that. But I highly doubt that Hogwarts will, just because of the controversy that is surrounding it. But hopefully I'll be finishing it this week, and then we can move on to other games. And the channel will keep going. So speaking of keep going, let's get into the store here and finish up this video for today. We have, all right, what do we got here? We've got 16,000. That's a lot of cannoli. Futuristic red jumpsuit for from Wall-E. All right, well, thank you. You know what? I never bought that thing yesterday. Oh, man, I missed it. I never bought that. I didn't turn in my pumpkins. 8,000 for the green work overalls from Wall-E. Well, I tell you, I wanted that. I wanted that thing, the window thing. 360 for the simple gold bracelets. Oh, Greyman, you are just too much. 1,000 for the green lace-up combat boots from Wreck-It Ralph. Maybe it'll show up again soon.
Bye-bye.
5,600 for the yellow goggles from Monsters, Inc.
Bye-bye now.
2,000 for the dark brown cowboy hat from Toy Story. I don't think I have that. That's new. I'll buy it. I don't mind having a nice dark brown cowboy hat.
I really lucked out.
600 for the comfy pink hoodie.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
13,000 for the torn jodhpurs from Tangled.
Oh.
I'm not buying your ripped clothing, Scrooge. Sell that used stuff. 2,400 for the purple silk camisole from Tangled. That's new.
Bye-bye now.
1,300 for the white marble side table.
Bye-bye.
480
Greetings,
for the
neighbor.
wooden wardrobe.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. We've got 5760 for the hydrangea bundle from Toy Story.
Ugh. Bye-bye.
We've got 4,000
Good day to you.
for the reed wallpaper from Moana.
Thank you kindly.
2040 for the tall torch from Moana. To 1,800 for the simple stool from Tangled.
Thank you kindly.
810 for the wall planter from Mickey and Friends.
Aw. Yeah.
324 for the philodendron in blue pot. And then we have like a black one or a tan one yesterday or a red one, something, I don't know. 1,500 for the cute window from Mickey and Friends. That is kind of cute, and I already own that one, so I don't need another one.
Thank you kindly.
540 for the large tan L couch. And finally, we have the 4,400
Greetings,
coin
neighbor.
icicle dining table from Frozen. And that is going to do it. I missed that window. Oh, I'm so
Bye-bye.
disappointed in myself. That's going to do it for Scrooge's daily inventory for today. Let's go outside and end the video. Hey, hello, Captain Video. You ever watch The Honeymooners with Ed Norton? I love that. I watch the reruns on MeTV every Sunday night, and he's like, hello, Captain Video. You ever watch the one? I think the funniest one for The Honeymooners is when Ralph Cramden is trying to learn how to play golf. And they read the manual, and they're like Ed Norton says, "Let me try it, Ralph," or whatever. So he grabs the club. You know, they're in the kitchen. He puts the ball on like on a cup or something, and like Ralph is reading the manual, and they're like, "Okay, you have to place the ball down, hold your arms like this, and address the ball." And so Ed, he puts the ball down, he swings his arm back, and he stops and he goes, "Hello, ball." I die every time I see that because it is so. I mean, he was great. Art Carney was great as Ed Norton. "Hello, ball." Address the ball. "Hello, ball." I just love it. I love that episode. Anyway, that is it for today's show, everyone. I hope you all have a magical Sunday. Lost an hour, but you know what? Gain it in happiness, gain it in, joy. Go out and spread some of that to your family, your friends, your pets, your local, people in your neighborhood, because that's how we change the world, everyone. Please like, share with your neighbors, your workers, these videos, so we can get more animals adopted and get people out there to the shelters, because that's what this channel's for. We're going to have fun. We got a lot going on that's coming up, and it's just going to be a great time. So I'll see you all later on today in other videos, and of course, oh, hello, Captain Video. I got that in my head. And on the tomorrow's daily show. No trivia today, so we will come back with that on the 17th, so in 5 days. I'll see you guys later.